Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today we are in the Kwid, Renault Kwid, and this car is very interesting. So let's have a look at it. So yeah, this is the Renault Kwid, and it comes with front DRL lights with halogen, high beam and low beam, which is okay. The tires are pretty interesting. They have got a nice hubcap kind of a design, but they are alloys. You have this nice orange and black two-tone with a climber badging, which is the model, and you've got white colored side mirrors, which are pretty interesting. You have roof rails as well, which are not operational, but they give a good look to the entire design. There is a little bit of chrome at the back as well, and overall the lights are also LED behind, as in just one set of LED lights. Rest everything again are halogens, but overall I like the design. You have got a nice reverse parking camera as well at the back, in between the Renault badging, which is pretty interesting according to me. Overall, I really like the way this car is built. At starting price of ex showroom is at 4.75 lakhs, going up to 6.45. So I think it's pretty interesting. Here you can see the alloy wheels as well. At this price point, I think it's absolutely stunning. Now, if I talk about the boot, it is a pretty big boot for such a small car. It is a 279 liter boot over here. You can easily fit in about a couple of small bags, and you also have the stepney, which is a steel rim, which is okay. I'm not going to complain about the tire size and the alloy wheels not being there, because it's a pretty small car and it's entry level price point as well. Now this is the engine bay, and this is a 1000cc engine. Obviously we will talk about the performance during the drive, but overall it looks pretty clean. There is nothing to worry about it. So that's the exterior of the car, to be precise. Now let's look at the interior. The key is pretty simple. It has got a door lock unlock, and it is a manual key, no push button start over here. But again, at this price point, what do you expect? So the instrument cluster gives a good digital kind of feel to the display, with the RPM and the speed being kind of digital. So it's pretty good. You have very legible data over here with the Renault badging, of course, and I think it's pretty simple. The overall car also feels pretty sturdy, very plasticky, but at the end of the day, at this price point, I think it's completely fine. Now back to the digital instrument cluster. So you have the average, which is there. We'll talk about it, but yeah, the average which is there. You've got distance, fuel to empty, all of that. You also have steering controls, which is pretty interesting, which you can toggle the infotainment system from the source as well as everything else. This car also comes with wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and you can even receive and end calls from the steering itself. So all of the best features built into this car. Here you have got a 12 volt charging socket. You also have a USB port. The AC controls are pretty good. They are knobs, so I really love them. You do have a day and night mirror. It's manual, but it's good. You don't have any vanity mirrors, which is kind of upsetting, but it's okay. Overall, I think I like the size of the display. It is pretty interesting. It is big, nice, legible, even under the harsh sun at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I can see it pretty clearly. Some reflections, yes, but overall it's pretty good. You do have all the practical features which you need in this car. The only drawback is that it has got only 2 speakers, and they are both at the front. There are no speakers at the back, so you might have to get it installed third party or talk to the dealership. Now here you have got buttons for your windows, which is different. So they are not on the doors, they are on the dashboard, which is okay. You've got a lock unlock button as well. The gear is a nice 5-speed gear with a reverse function, which you have to pull and put it into, which is okay. And yeah, overall pretty good. The AC is working fine. I tried tested it. Even at 1000cc, it is not bad. Also, This comes with airbags in the steering wheel and the passenger side, so that's good. You have remotely adjustable side mirrors, so that's available. Fold is not there, but adjusting is there. Now, if I talk about the seats particularly, all the seats come with this nice black and yellow kind of a finish to them. They're okay, not too great, not too bad. They're quite firm. I think you can do trips with this, not an issue. You get two headrests at the back, and let's also check out the space at the back. But yeah, overall it feels pretty good. There are no AC vents at the back. All of that is not there. It's very simple. uh, the lock unlock of the door is also pretty simple. Now, as you can see, the size is not too bad. You don't have adjustable seat belts, nothing, so it's very plain at all, very plain. There is no sunroof also. But yeah, I like the car. It's pretty nice for a small car. You get a seat belts for all the three passengers, which is nice. The center passenger does not get a 3-point seat belt, but it's a 2-point. It's fine. You do get grab handles at the top for the passengers, not for the front passengers, which is kind of sad. But overall, it's okay. I mean, for a car at this price point, I think they have really given all the features which you would have in a car which is like a 10 lakh or a 15 lakh car, right from a reverse parking camera to all of that. So yeah, pretty good there. So while we are in the back seat, let's also look at the front door. So it's pretty similar to the one which we have at the back, but it is nice to get in and get out. The glove compartment is not too big, so don't be too inclined towards that. But overall, it's nice feeling. The window up and down function is on the dashboard. That's the only challenge according to me. But apart from that, it's pretty good, and you might get used to it as well. Okay, now I've already started driving the car and it feels really good. You can see that the range is 160 kilometers. I'm going at a nice speed of 40 kilometers. To be frank, the car gave me a feeling that it can go anywhere. And such a small car giving you that feeling is very good. I didn't feel that it's a small car and I'm not confident with it. Very confident. It is a good car. It's just that there is one slight problem over here. If 4 passengers are sitting in the car will touch on speed breakers at the bottom, so be careful about that. You cannot carry too much load in this. Maybe you'll have to install some buffers, and for that I have made a video with my Honda City. You can go and check it out on my channel. But overall, it felt really good. Felt very strong, very nice, good drive quality. The car which I had been driven about 2000 kilometers, so all of that really played into this kind of a good feeling car attitude. Also, you feel that you can literally navigate through the traffic, which is a good feeling. The overall clutch brake setup is pretty soft, so for a guy who is, or a person who is trying to buy his first car, this is a very comfortable car. So it also shows you the gear indicators, the gear change indicators, so that's also a nice touch which Hyundai normally gives. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the car, very satisfied. It was a good drive. Now, before we come to the last part, let's talk about the mileage a little bit. And if you see it, it's showing a 10.1 kmpl average on the instrument cluster, which is good according to me. But at this car, this price point, I would expect at least a 15 to a 19 kmpl, because the engine is small, and obviously it depends on how you drive, but at least that much. If I look at the actual ARAI mileage which is there, that is 21.46 to 22.3. So yeah, in real driving conditions, I think we should get at least 15 to 16. Upon my driving, it was more around 10-11, but yeah, that's something which I wanted to put out over there. So with this, we are at the end of the video, and I think it is a really fun car to drive. The feeling that it can go anywhere, which is good. Overall, I am pretty satisfied. I would give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section if you have got any queries. If I've missed anything, I'm happy to answer them there. And as usual, thanks for watching.